Have you ever felt it? That moment when desire floods your veins like a drug, when your body screams yes, but your soul whispers no? Maybe it was the late-night text you shouldn't have sent. The relationship you stayed in too long because the chemistry was electric even as it burned you alive. Or the hours lost scrolling, chasing cheap dopamine hits, only to feel emptier after. Here's the painful truth. Lust isn't just about sex. It's about control. And right now, it might be controlling you. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king who ruled Rome with an iron will, wrote in his private journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." But what if the real battle wasn't out there, but in here? Gesture to chest. What if mastering this one force could unlock mental clarity, uncheckable focus, and a willpower that feels almost superhuman? Are you ready to understand the real reason behind it all? Then let's keep going. Welcome back, beautiful soul, to Darker Wisdom Channel, where psychology's forbidden truths are finally exposed. This isn't self-help. This isn't spirituality. This is the raw, unfiltered knowledge your shadow has been hiding from you. Here, we don't just study the mind we hunted. We dissect the lies you've been fed about love, power, and manifestation. And most importantly, we arm you against your own darkness. Turn on notifications, because what comes next will rewire your reality. And if you dare to go deeper, subscribe so you never miss our soul-expanding content. With gratitude for your presence and support. The shadows are watching, but now, so are you. Let's begin today's transformative exploration. Let me tell you about Alex. He was brilliant, creative, ambitious, the kind of person who could light up a room. But every time he got close to a breakthrough in his career, he'd sabotage himself. Late nights, distractions, a new fling to take the edge off. Sound familiar? Here's what he didn't realize. Lust isn't just physical, it's neural. Modern neuroscience shows that the same brain circuits that light up for sexual desire also activate for any compulsive craving, scrolling, overeating, drama chasing. It's all the same hijack. And every time you feed it, you hand over a piece of your focus, your discipline, your power. Marcus Aurelius called it the tyranny of the senses. The Stoics didn't preach repression. They preached redirection, turning that raw, primal energy into something higher. Because here's the secret. The energy behind lust is the same energy behind genius. The difference? Where you aim it. Now that you see the truth, would you like to go deeper into how this shapes our story? There was a night when Sarah sat on her bathroom floor, exhausted. Another situationship had left her feeling used. Another month wasted chasing validation. Then she remembered a line from Meditations. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. And something broke open. She realized every time she let lust lead, she wasn't just losing time. She was losing herself. The version of her that could have been writing her novel, building her business, loving with her whole heart, not just her hungry body. That was her turning point. Not because she became perfect, but because she saw the cost. And when you see the cost, you can't unsee it. Now that we've seen what change looks like, how do you create it in your own life? Let's move forward. Imagine this version of you, 6 months from now. Your mind clear, your energy focused, your relationships deeper, because you're no longer using or being used by borrowed desire. This is the superpower Marcus Aurelius knew. When you master lust, you don't lose pleasure, you gain presence. The kind of presence that can walk away from what doesn't serve you. Build legacies instead of chasing highs. Love with both passion and peace. The ancients called it virtue strength in its highest form. Not the denial of desire, but the direction of it. Toward art. Toward purpose. Toward a life that doesn't leave you empty. So tonight, when the old itch returns, remember that energy in your veins? It's not just lust. It's potential. The question is, where will you aim it? If this resonated, leave a comment with one word for what you'll redirect your energy toward. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, you are the sculptor of your mind. The strongest chains are the ones you don't even feel until you break them.